Here's to my new channel, Life by Tierra, and how I choose myself every single day, Self-Love Edition. Tierra. I'm back with another YouTube video for you guys. Until my first one, I kind of talked to you guys about my mantras and my positive affirmations that I do every morning. So I incorporated that into my morning routine. But what I did not talk about is my angel cards. So I do that every single morning in conjunction with my affirmations. I definitely believe that all of us have angels and our spirit guides and God, of course, who serve us, follow us, and give us messages, thoughts, anything, inspiration throughout the day. And so the way that I receive my messages is a tiny bit clearer through my cards. So let's get to it. Okay, so the way that I get this started, and these are just Doreen Virtue cards, and unfortunately she does not make them anymore, but there are a lot of different brands. I can try to find some for you, but these have been my angel cards. The backstory behind them is my angel lady actually told me that my guardian angel is Archangel Michael, and these are Archangel Michael angel cards, and she said if I saw anything purple, then to take note of it because that's his color. And I was like, I don't even really like purple, why would I be paying attention to that? But I was like, okay, if you say so. And so what she did, like, I went out with a friend and we went to a random flea market that was on the side of the street, and I was looking through a vendor's little shop, and there was this deck of purple Archangel Michael cards randomly sitting there, and I was like, oh, so this is what she was talking about. If I see something, take notes. So I bought them, and I've been using them ever since, and I've had them for about 3-4 years, but I'm gonna start getting a couple more angel cards added to my repertoire. Okay, so what I do is I always take the cards out, and if I like to keep my last readings cards on the top so that if I forget what they were, I can reference back to them to know what they were. But what I do is I then flip them over and I add them back into the deck so that they're mixed up again. But they look like this, and so I'll have the cards face up. So your left hand is seen as your receiving hand, and your right hand, or your most dominant hand, is where your power comes from. So if you hold the cards in your receiving hand, and this is your dominant hand, you want to give it a good knock, and that knocks away all the energy. And so I kind of like to visualize when I do that knock, like glitter or dust falling off of it when I hit the knock, and that's that negative energy coming on, and I've now put my positive energy, or the energy that I need for my reading, onto the cards. So once I do that, I just kind of start to shuffle, and the way that I shuffle is 2 ways. So I just flip it this way with the cards faced out, and I'll just do it till it feels good. Then I'll split them into 2, keeping in mind their same direction, and flip them just like playing cards. So I'll do that a couple of times until that feels right for me. Excuse my quarantine nails, I haven't polished them again, but whatever, we're all in quarantine, doesn't matter. We're safe and healthy. So once I do that a couple times, then I will, again, with this faced out, do this a couple more times. And as you're shuffling your cards, you want to kind of think about, I kind of say, Archangel Michael, God, is there anything that I need to take special note of today, or anything I need to pay attention to? Or if you have a specific situation, you can say, you know, God and my angels and my guardian angels and my spirit guides, you know, I'm having a really hard time with X, Y, and Z, or like, I just need a little guidance on my next step. Whatever it is, you just say it to yourself, or you say it, you know, in your head, guided towards the cards, or just say, you know, use these cards to guide me as best you see fit. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so I did that, and so now I flip it over on this side because I don't like to look at the cards before I do it. So now it's flipped over, and I'm gonna shuffle quickly through, and whatever cards jump out, that is what you go with. So you just shuffle, and the cards that jump out is what is your guidance. Sorry. I'll put that one back in because I feel like maybe I messed that one up, but if, whatever, we'll see. Okay, is there anything else that I need to know for the day? Is there anything? other, is there anything? I must have a lot of stuff I need to get out. Oh, this card's flipped over. There's a couple cards that I get very often, and so I always chuckle. Like, I cannot wait to be a mom, so I always get the card that says your children in heaven are being watched over and guided. So I love that one. Is there anything else that I need to know for the day? Anything else I need to know for the day? Okay. I'll leave off with that. I think I didn't touch them. And this is the card that's on the very bottom. Told you guys I get this all the time. And so what I do is I, again, go with my system. So I put the remaining cards back in the deck face up so that when I'm finished with these will go the card side up so that I know what I chose. Now this book, most card decks come with a book that explains what each card means, and so you can kind of get an idea. So I like to read over them anyways, although I know what it means, I kind of still do it. So now that I've lined them up the way that I like them, I flip them over, and I always keep them in the order that they got. So I got you and your loved ones are safe, which makes perfect sense and is relevant because of quarantine and Corona. I got energy healing work, which again makes sense to me because I haven't seen my energy lady in a while. Explore your options. We'll see what that means, but I've been getting that for the past 2 days. Write about your thoughts and your feelings. I usually do that, but I haven't done it in a few days. You're on the right path. This was when I was asking if there was anything else that I needed to know for the day. Just as a quick sidebar, when I woke up this morning, part of my affirmations was to ask my spirit guides to give me some sort of sign or clue today that I was on my right track and I was on the right path. So that resonates for me a lot today. And then this one says, you created the situation, you have the power to change it. Okay, so let's kind of talk about what these mean. So I know what this was, I know what this was, so I won't necessarily go through that. Let's see what explore your options means. Sorry, my foot's going numb. Okay, so explore your options. You've worked hard to make your current circumstances palatable, and now it's time to look at alternatives. Your coping and adaptation skills are admirable. However, Archangel Michael reminds you that it's important to be honest and authentic with yourself at all times. You don't need to compromise in any way, for Michael assures you that your needs will be met in gentle and loving ways. So possible specific meanings: update your resume and look for another job. Well, I got one of those right now because we're all furloughed from Corona. Know that you won't be alone if you leave an unhealthy relationship. Okay. Find new ways to heal the present situation. Okay. Research and explore your options. Change the professional you work with, such as your doctor, therapist, lawyer, and so forth, and allow yourself to daydream about possibilities. Okay. I like that. That resonates for me. Okay, so that was explore your options. I don't necessarily think I need to read about writing about my thoughts and my feelings, because I do know that is because I have not been writing in my journal these past few days. So I won't get into that. I will dig into this you're on the right path though, because I asked for that specifically from my spirit guides this morning. So let's see. And they're all in here by alphabetical order, so you can find it all. You've drawn this card as validation that your thoughts and actions are in the right direction. You've drawn this card as validation that your thoughts and actions are in the right direction toward achieving your life's purpose and inner peace. You've been carefully listening to your guidance from within, and the angels applaud you for following it faithfully. Although you may not clearly see what's up ahead, the angels want you to know that they're guiding and protecting you every step of the way. Keep up the good work. I listen. So possible specific meanings is it's a good time to begin a new project, which I have. You're watching it right now. Start a business, pick up a book, or make a positive lifestyle change. Listen to your inner guidance, even if others don't understand. Trust that you'll be financially supported as you move forward with your plans. Okay, I needed that one. And last but not least, you've created this situation, you have the power to change it. So I've been going through some things lately, and I don't think that this necessarily resonates with me right now, but maybe after reading the card, maybe a couple weeks ago it would have. But yeah, let's see what this is for now. Okay, this card is a reminder that you are a powerful creator made in the image and likeness of the divine creator. You're not a passive victim. You have the right and the skills to rise above and change everything in this situation and relationship. However, as long as you blame others or believe that they're controlling you, you'll remain stuck. But by calling upon God and Archangel Michael and then taking charge according to your guidance, you can change everything in a miraculous way. Possible specific meanings. Let go of blame towards yourself or others. Write down a list of action steps and then follow through with one or more per day. Have an honest discussion with the other person in this situation. Take one or more steps today toward turning your dreams into a reality, and give yourself permission to make healthful life changes. Okay. I think I got some blame I can let go of, but I'm not quite sure what this is for, but we'll see. Said it was a reminder though, so maybe I'm still working through my stuff. Okay guys, but that's really kind of how I do it. It's all based off of emotion. A lot of people ask, like, how do I know when to stop shuffling? I don't. I just go off of my gut and my intuition. So a lot of it is like feeling what feels best for you, talking to yourself, making sure you're tapping in, really believing that you're going to get the guidance that you're supposed to receive. A lot of times I do a 3-card deck. A 3-card read, which means I don't have 5 cards or 6 cards sitting here. I only have 3. But it just depends on, again, my mood and my feelings and what I think I need. If I need more clarity on something, or like what I could do if I wanted more clarity on explore your options. Let's see, like I could go back and I could say, okay, we'll put that there for now. Okay, God, Archangel Michael, guardian angel, spirit guides, I'm asking for clarity on exploring my options. What does that mean? Whoa. What does that mean? Exploring my options. Is there anything I need to know? Well, these cards are getting a little funky right now. What is happening? Okay. Exploring my options, exploring my options, exploring my options. What does that mean? Is that all? Are these the only? I can't make this up. Okay. So, my clarity, because I've asked for it for exploring my options, the first one was lean on God and the angels for support. The second one was spend more time outdoors. And the third one was your children are watched over by angels. So lean on God and angels for support, meaning exploring my options, like whatever it is that I need help with, jobs, career, because we read that card out, leaving an unhealthy relationship, looking for the next best thing. Don't be afraid to leave an unhealthy situation. This lean on God and the angel support is very clear and transparent. Lean on them for support and they will help guide me towards the direction I'm intended to go towards. Spend more time outdoors. So as you know, when you spend more time outdoors, you're more grounded, you're more connected to the earth and the planet, and so it may give you clarity that you're seeking as well. So you're asking for God and the angels, and you're finding it through yourself. This card, this is kind of a fluke card because it's just my card, but it's just letting me know, like, as one of those things that's always in the back of my head. I don't have any children and I can't wait to have children, but also I'm writing a children's book for my child that I had a dream about. So this for me is about, yes, having babies, being pregnant, and all the other good stuff, but this for me specifically is for my book. So exploring my options, regarding my book, making sure I'm editing all that is what that kind of translates for me. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. It's LifeXTierra. That translates to Life by Tierra on Instagram, or you can comment and subscribe, and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Thanks, guys.